Yeah, hi. Thanks for being here. I'm really enjoying the NFT Berlin. And yeah, we have a lot of great, can you hear me well? Cool. So yeah, it's really a lot of great and diverse projects. We heard about music, art right before. We have a lot of projects which look into different directions with NFTs. Yeah, you have use cases in various areas, from supply chain to financial lending, staking, music. But there's actually, I think, one thing which brings most of us together, and this is actually accessibility. Right now, we are having a really great crowd here, but the crowd outside, which is not related to NFTs, which doesn't have access to it, which don't know how to use it, or how can they actually get into this area, is super much bigger. And I think this is a topic which is quite important for all of us. And this is also a topic which was very important for me when I discovered the blockchain technology. I went into this topic 2017. I dropped into it as a computer scientist. I only cared about the tech and all the smart contracts. And I realized, okay, we can't get the message through. With NFTs, it's much nicer. Finally, it's feasible. People can see it. They kind of have access to it more and more. As soon as they have, for example, MetaMask, know how to get cryptocurrency, what is transaction fees, how to take their private key safe, maybe their seed phrase, maybe also their password for MetaMask, and they can lose one, but not two of them, but not the other third, because then they get a real problem. And so access is a really huge issue. And for us, for making a pilot, it was clear, okay, most people are actually, they love to use their mobile phone and an app. They're used to it, but not everybody can use a decentralized page. On the other side, I'm a big fan and visionary of the decentralization. This is where the true power lies, that everybody has their own access, their own control. And so you want to have a full decentralization. And for this, we really worked hard on a solution and also collaborated with a lot of people. So first, who are we? We are doing actually fan engagement. So our NFTs are always related to real-life people. So we started with the German national football team, the German Olympic team, a lot of teams in football, basketball, some other sports. Now we are really looking forward. These two guys playing in US in the NBA, but they're actually from Berlin both, so that's quite cool. They're coming next. But fan engagement needs kind of a connection. For us, fans want to participate in their team's success. When they are successful, they can celebrate, but they also want to get to know more about the fans. They want to feel closer, they want to be in their community. Most likely, many of you also collected maybe trading cards or Panini stickers in the past. We started there, where we started also with digital trading cards. But to make it accessible, this was the bigger goal for us. And for this, we want this solution for crypto fans and sports fans. You don't have to go through all of the slides, but basically, what do regular people want? Apps in many different languages, paying how they used to pay with in-app payment, with credit cards, PayPal, what's or not. And they don't want to lose everything if they lost their private key or their seed phrase or anything. And on the other side, as I told you, as most of you, I guess, who has MetaMask installed? The vast majority, though not everyone, so there's a few people maybe still who prefer the app. And I guess a lot of people also would prefer the app instead of using anything with a browser plugin. For this, we're using Universal Profiles. Universal Profiles is an invention by Fabian Vogelsteller and the Laxo network. He created also ERC20, which, if you own any token, most likely this is an ERC20. Anything which is not a non-fungible token like an NFT is basically based on this tag. He also created Web3.js. Now we're all talking about Web3, but this was the first library connecting the blockchain and websites. Before that, the developers and people believing in Bitcoin and even Ethereum, they didn't think that users need like an interface, right? Like in the web. It could have been anything else. But the web is great, and for this, what we are using is the ERC 725 standard. The ERC 725 standard actually allows users to collect token on a smart contract, not directly on a wallet. And this brings super many advantages, because finally, you don't have only one participant who has access, And currently, often you have the issue either something is nice and easy to use, like Coinbase.com, easy to use, get your crypto there, but it's completely centralized. Or use a decentralized system, maybe like Uniswap, but you have to already get into it quite a bit. Because otherwise, if you wouldn't know what's gas cost and you wouldn't know how to look at it, you most likely can lose a lot of your money and other things. So with universal profiles, while collecting NFTs right on a smart contract, this has an advantage that there's also a permission management involved. And similar to the mobile phone where you know an app asking you, is this app allowed to use the camera or this or that? The permission management also allows other applications to use certain functions, certain contracts, or certain NFTs or other tokens. And with this already built in permission management, which took quite a long time from the original ERC 725 creation until now, finally you can have one smart contract and many applications accessing it, with you as a user being in control, which app can does what on the blockchain. For us, this is incredible, great for the future. On the other side, this is also much harder to do than just selling an NFT straight away from a wallet or on an exchange, but we believe it's worth it. We believe for Web3 to work, we need applications to work together based on the same data, and therefore there needs to be an access or permission management. And this is a few areas where we think this helps a lot. Because you have everything on a universal profile, all your NFTs are on a smart contract, you can easily share this because you can have a profile you can finally share, not just a wallet address. And a lot of different people can create different websites showing all the users' data with their design, with different themes, and so on and so on. Also with the NFTs, we build an NFT with a revenue share and a built-in price. So right now, most likely you're selling your NFTs on one marketplace. For example, Looks Rare is a sponsor here, or OpenSea or anywhere. I think their revenue share is pretty centralized. You get it after 6 to 8 weeks. Here we have a price built into a NFT. And because we have universal profiles and people have their profile, like a social profile on the blockchain, there's a revenue share also towards the different creators. For us, this is most likely an athlete, often, sometimes another star, the team he's playing for, or sometimes the league. So all of those different people have also their universal profile. And if some user buys an NFT, the revenue shares, small percentages, usually 95% going towards the seller, and 5% is split between, well, the athlete, the team, the league, us as FanZone, as a platform provider, and there's a 1% left, and this is actually an affiliate percentage. So whoever brought you to the sale, as long as they just put their MetaMask wallet address into the link, or if they embedded it into their blog with their own wallet, they also get the revenue share as 1%. So it's similar to Amazon affiliate program, but you never have to sign up. You just add your wallet, and that's basically it. Yeah, that's all about it, and thanks.